Here's a conversation I just had with a terminally ill 40-something-year-old. And, this person doesn't want to admit they're dying. Like, they were saying this. I'm not dying. I don't want to think I'm dying. I don't want to act like I'm dying. This is not happening. I don't want to leave my children. This is not what's going on. And the way I responded, like, this is how I respond to everybody. Like, one, yeah, I can see why you'd think that way. I can see why you are saying this. Doesn't feel fair. Doesn't feel right. And this is what I'll say. The only advice I can give you is let's, hope for the best, plan for the worst. If we know that likely someone with your disease is likely to die within the next 6 months, whether they want to admit that or not, that's what's likely going to happen. How do you want those last 6 months to look? What do you want them to look like? Do you want them to look like you're at home with your family, doing the things you want to do, whatever that looks like, with a good pain management control and symptom management control and doctors and nurses coming to you? Or do you want to be in and out of the hospital doing things to quote unquote like fight, which I can't stand that wording, but that's what we use lately, fight, that are likely not going to do anything anyway. And that's the truth. That's a super hard truth to say to someone, but I feel like it's what needs to be said, because people don't ever want to say like the really hard truths. And that's what's super unfair to the patient, I think. And that's the conversation I just had. And thankfully they were willing to hear that and thanked me for saying it. And I said, you don't have to make a choice today. This is not something that you have to make a choice about right now. But I just want you to think about that. How do you want, if this is your last 6 months, worst case scenario, if it is, I don't know everything. If it is, how would you want that to look, right? That's the thing to think about. And we all should think this way. We all need to think about this. Anyway. Even though this sounds like it'd be an awful conversation, it really wasn't. And I really hope I made a difference in this person's life. However, whatever they decide, I hope I made a difference. Love ya.